If you have some experience working in the healthcare industry and you want to transition from seeing clients on the side to a legit, profitable business, one of the first things you'll need to do is get a business NPI number. It's required in every state, yet it's kind of hard to find straightforward information about it for some reason, and it definitely wasn't taught to us in school. So in this video, I'm gonna save you months of stress and confusion, and by the end of it, you'll know everything you need to know about business NPI numbers. So NPI stands for National Provider Identifier. It's a unique 10-digit number assigned to healthcare providers and healthcare organizations in the United States. As a healthcare provider and as a healthcare business, this number is super important for billing and for other administrative tasks. So for example, me and my partners have a physical therapy practice here on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And anytime a lead calls to schedule a physical therapy appointment, we need to verify their insurance benefits. In order to verify their insurance benefits, we need to provide our NPI number to the insurance company. The insurance company will not share the patient's information with us unless we provide them with our NPI number. And so if you're in the healthcare industry, having an NPI number is a must. There's no way around it. Now, there are two different types of NPI numbers. There's type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is for individual healthcare providers. So that's doctors, nurses, physician's assistants, and physical therapists like me. So if you're already working as a clinician, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this video, you probably already know that you have an NPI number. Type 2, as you can imagine, is for organizations. So that's hospitals, private practices, group practices, clinics. And since we're focusing on small businesses, you're gonna need a type 2 NPI number for your organization. So real quick, let's go over who can apply for a type 2 NPI number. Any organization who renders healthcare services, whether it's a hospital, group practice, or clinic, can apply for a type 2 NPI number. So if you're starting your own service-based healthcare business, you're eligible. Now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty of the application process, and I'm actually gonna go through the process with you. So step 1, you'll need to go to the National Plan and Provider Enumeration System website. That's NPPES. Again, that's the National Plan and Provider Enumeration System website, also known as NPPES. And I actually linked their website in the description below, so you can go straight there after this video. First, you're gonna create an account if you don't already have one. I'm assuming you don't have one, so go through that. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. After you log in, you're gonna fill out the NPI application form, providing all the detailed information about your organization. So to complete the application, you're actually gonna need some important information handy while you go through it. We did not know this the first time around, and so we were constantly fumbling through files and emails to try and find the information as we needed it. And so I'm just gonna tell you exactly what you need. So you're gonna need the name of your organization, obviously. You're gonna need your employer identification number or your EIN. And you're gonna need your mailing and your practice location address. Sometimes those are the same, sometimes those are different. Obviously, if they're different, you're gonna need both. Having this information at hand is gonna make the process like 10 times faster and 10 times smoother. So I know this is obvious, but you want to double check your information before you hit submit. You do not wanna make any mistakes on this. The application process is relatively easy, but for whatever reason, on these government websites, going back to make any corrections to any mistakes is super difficult for some reason, and oftentimes it takes longer than the application process in the first place, and so you don't want to deal with that. So just make sure you didn't make any mistakes the first time through. And if you're starting to feel overwhelmed, I know that these government websites are kind of annoying and the process seems really tedious and frustrating, and it's easy to procrastinate this stuff, but don't let that hinder you from getting your business started. If you do this correctly, you'll never have to do it again. So just rip the Band-Aid off, get this boring stuff out of the way. That way you can focus on growing your business. Now that you have your business NPI number covered, your next step might be opening up your first business bank account. And so I talk a lot about that in this video.